Well, good morning. It is 9:30, Friday, May the 12th. I've been hiking for about an hour. Got on the trail about 8:30, which is late for us, but we stayed at that hostel, Bert's restaurant, and then got up this morning and had breakfast in the restaurant. Trying to make it where I don't swing the camera. It's hard to do. And so we had a good breakfast, and then Tracy brought us back up to the trailhead so we didn't have to walk that 1.5 miles plus. So now we've got about a 16-mile hike to Leroy A. Smith Shelter. That's where we plan to stay tonight. I just got through climbing up out of Palmerton. I'm at the top of the mountain now, or close to it, and that was probably about 1,000 feet elevation gain change in about a mile. Pretty steep, very rocky. A lot of times I just had to crawl with my hands and knees up the side of the rocks. It was sort of precarious in some of the places, but I'm glad it's behind me. I wished I could have shown you, but I needed my hands free. So boy, that was a lot of rock, just solid rock, big, climbing straight up in places. A lot of work. It's a good thing I've got my trail legs, because I didn't have to slow down or stop. Good situation in that way. This area here, I had read about it and I'd forgotten, and then didn't realize this was the area. But I think I read there used to be like a zinc smelting plant or something, and there's a lot of pollution, environmental, ecological damage done, and I don't know, they're trying to do an environmental cleanup and don't know exactly how to get it accomplished in such a big area. So that's why the vegetation sort of looks strange around here. This looks different than other places of the AT. Still pretty, but man, these rocks, goodness sakes, these rocks. Had a good stay yesterday, or we arrived early to Bert's restaurant and hostel. Got checked in, got cleaned up, did our laundry. I went down the street, and there's a really nice barber down the street. He gave me a haircut, very reasonable price. Came back to the hostel, then went back out to the ice cream place and had me a banana split, which was yummy, and came back to the hostel, and then again went back out to Family Dollar and did some resupply. Came back to the hostel, and then me and Blue Bear and 2 other hikers, Tracker and Sea Dog, went to a restaurant and had dinner together, and had a nice had a beer and visited, and then got back to the hostel for one last time, or for the night last night. So overall, yesterday was a really good day, one of the better days I've had in a while, and I feel rested and refreshed and ready to get back to the trail, which we're just going to spend the one night at Leroy Smith's shelter tonight, and then tomorrow we will walk into Delaware Water Gap, which is basically the end of Pennsylvania. I think it'll be almost a 19-mile hike tomorrow, but I think we'll be okay. I've mentioned in past videos that my left foot has been bothering me with plantar fasciitis, and slowly by slowly that seems to be improving. It's not completely cleared up and better, but it is improving. But now I've got a big old bruise on the bottom of my right foot, and it's not plantar fasciitis. It's just, I think, just all this walking on rock and sharp rocks at that. And I mean, my shoes give me good padding, but even so, I mean, it just presses on the sole of your foot so much, these pointy rocks. It's just sort of rubbed a raw spot in the bottom of my right foot. And I guess my right, because I come down harder on my right than my left, because I try to protect my left foot. And so now I've done some injury to my right foot. But hopefully after tomorrow I'll be out of the worst of these rocks. I mean, the whole trail's had rocks on it, so it's not I don't think the rocks are going to go away by any means, but hopefully maybe the sharp pointy rocks that hurt your feet will be behind me. My other hikers have caught up to me now, so I can hear them, and I don't know if you can hear them on the video or not, but I'm going to go ahead and cut off for now. And if I see any good views or anything, I'll take pictures or video.